Hello everyone. Today we are going to paint a dreamy sky using watercolors. First we'll mask the paper from all the four sides using a masking tape. I am making a mark of 1 centimeter on all the four sides using my pencil, and then I'll cover that area up using the masking tape this way. Now take a big brush and using it apply water all over the paper this way. Make sure that the paper absorbs some water. Don't directly start adding color on it. Just allow some time to absorb and add the strokes vertically and diagonally and horizontally as well. Now take a very watery mixture of yellow ochre color and add it over here on the paper this way. Then using gamboge yellow, I'll add some strokes in the sky. This gamboge yellow is a very saturated mixture and not a watery mixture, so that the color stays on the paper and doesn't flow down. Now I'll take a very saturated amount of crimson color and add it on the sky over here like this. I'm adding this color on the areas where I haven't applied color yet. Notice how the paint is flowing down. This is a very beautiful effect that is only possible through watercolors. Now I'll take very little amount of paint on my brush and I'll try to blend it like this to create a very serene look of the sky. Now I'm adding yellow color, but I'm also making sure that it doesn't turn orange in the process. Well, it will, but try to not dominate the orange color, but the yellow color that is present in the sky underneath. As this picture will dry, it will become lighter. So once this picture is completely dry, we will add another layer of paint over it to make it look a little saturated. Now using a wet brush, I'm picking up paint from some areas over here like this. I'm washing my brush, wiping it off in a tissue and picking it up like this, or blending some areas here and there. Now take a big brush and add color this way on the paper. Now here you will not add diagonal vertical strokes to make the paper wet, otherwise it may disturb the paint that is there underneath. So very lightly with a very light hand we'll just add a layer of water this way, and next we'll take color on the brush and we'll add it over here this way, renewing the colors that we have previously added. Now I'm going to use this green color and I'll add a mountain over here like this. I'll use a big brush. I think brush number 6 or 7 will be good for this. And slowly make a mountain over here this way. Just follow my brush strokes and it will be really easy. Now once I am done with the outline, I'll renew the colors on the borders and fill the mountain with this green color. And as I'll go down towards the paper, I'll make the mixture really light. I'll make the mixture watery. Once you're done with this step, wait for this area to dry completely, and once you're done with that, we'll add another mountain over here. Basically, we're using the technique of layering to add more and more mountains over here and make our landscape look a little dense. Next, I'm using Viridian green to add this mountain over here. Even the mountains that I will be adding after this mountain will be colored in Viridian. Make sure that the Viridian color is saturated and not watery. The same principle that I applied on the previous mountain applies over here. I make the border and I renew its colors, and as I move down, I make the layer lighter. I make the paint watery. Same goes for this mountain, and as you can see, the saturation of Viridian green color has increased. It's even darker now. And I'll add this mountain over here like this, making the borders and then filling it up with the paint. Once you are done with this step, use dark blue color for this mountain. I'm using Persian blue, and I'll make a mountain over here. This is a very saturated mix of blue color, but as I'm adding it over green, it looks dark green with a little bit of blue touch. Make the mountains here, make it bumpy, make the border, and then fill it up with blue paint. Next, I'm using black color for adding birds in the sky. This is a very fine brush that I'm using over here, and I'll be adding the birds directly with my brush, but if you want, you can sketch them out using your pencil and then paint them up with the black color. Once the painting is completely dry, remove the masking tape, and that's it. You are done with the picture.